Hey guys, what's up? What is going on? Welcome to another exciting evening of Dreamfall chapters. Tonight, we're going to look for a blue boy. We met Crow, and that's exciting. And Zoe's going to continue her magical exploration of the land of Xanth. So let's get right to it. We have some exciting prowers to make. I don't know why that's all black. That's supposed to be. That's not supposed to be all black. That's cool. What even is that overhead cam scene? One second. Logitech. There we go. Perfect. If we could just have the game, that would be great too. Discord has not posted an announcement yet. It should have now. I've got to do that one manually, so it should work. No game. Okay, that's cool. Like the first, 5 minutes of the stream is usually just fixing everything. There we go. Perfect. Message is old. No worries. What's going on, Trelf? How are you this fantastic evening? Tonight we're gonna make the mom from the Final Fantasy Legend 2. Feel like you can't get anything done today? I mean, you probably did more than I did. I stayed home today. My daughter was sick, so I had to take her to the doctor. So I accomplished almost nothing today. So I've, other than taking her to the doctor, which was important because she did need antibiotics.
A round table? Check. Chivalrous knights? Check. Magic? Check. That's right, this would make for a great theme restaurant.
Other than the dragon's head hanging from the ceiling, Zoe.
I assume it's not an actual dragon's head, but you just never know in this world. Maybe a petrified dragon head? Do dragons turn to stone in daylight? No, that's trolls. And vampires.
That's a little macabre, considering this world is full of magical creatures. Like, are dragons intelligent? They just have one hanging over the table?
Shepherd, leader of the rebels. I wouldn't want to get on her bad side. She scares me a bit.
Oh, we gotta talk to Crow. Only 5-ish dragons. Well, yeah, there are dragons, so yeah, that makes more sense too. And those dragons are intelligent. So they just have one hanging over their table.
I'm so sorry, Crow. I thought you knew.
It's fine. It's not your fault. I just can't... I can't believe she's gone. But I sort of knew, you know? I felt it in my heart. And that final time we were together, it wasn't like it used to be. It was weird. Like too much time had passed and we drifted apart.
Almost like they retconned that original ending where we were old together.
How can you ever know something like that? He's not alone in feeling that. I know that feeling. It's something you just have to learn to live with.
I know. I will. Were you there when she...
I witnessed the whole thing. Perhaps better to avoid the topic.
No, we should tell him the truth.
I was there. I saw it happen. I tried to help her, to save her. I know I was supposed to, but I couldn't.
Not your fault. Bad things happen. People die. Life goes on. Anyway, did I help? with, you know, the rebel thing?
I'm sure most people
Did they
see one,
believe
considering
you?
half of them
That
are
you're
dead
not a
and the other
spy?
half lived on Stark.
You did.
So should we assume that that's not a real
It's
dragon's
fine.
head?
They'll help us.
Good, good, good. They're not gonna cut your head off?
What? No?
Good, good. I wish I could have been more helpful. But it was 10 years ago. And I didn't really pay attention to what April said about that Abnaxis chap.
That's fair.
It's okay.
I didn't either.
If you don't mind, I need to be alone for a little while. Clean my feathers, sharpen my beak, reflect on the nature of life. Bird stuff.
Totally understand.
I'll find you in the city.
I think he went through the ceiling. Okay, so we gotta... Oh, that's right. Inu went to the library. She's gonna, like, look up stuff. I have no idea where that is. But I'm guessing we're gonna find it. I don't want to talk to you. Let's just get to the library. Really don't care about these rebels. I want to get her plot moving. I'm almost more interested in getting back to the Apostle because I want to save Bip. Who are you? Oh, you're the guy that trapped me.
I was just... I mean, I'm not... Are you supposed to be walking around on your own?
That was unnecessary. That actually scared me.
He looks guilty. Is this your room?
Well, we don't... You know, we don't have our own rooms. Anyway, Keen's gone. I was just looking for... Zoe.
Like, we're not even in Spooky
I'm
Week.
Kai. Benima saw me
They did
sniff
not
and she
have to
said some
do
very
that.
Nice things about you.
You'll have to give her my regards. How is Benrime? I noticed the Journeyman was closed down.
Yeah, she's in Coldstone. They arrested her for colluding with the Resistance. She was sentenced to 10 years in the dungeons. I don't know if she'll survive that.
Ooh, Benrime was
Anyway, I'm sure she'll be happy to
thrown
hear
in
you're back
dungeon?
in town.
I'm sorry about your aunt.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
thank you. I don't know what I'll do without her. She's the only family I have.
I mean, apparently people can just walk out of the dungeon
I
if
have
the
to go to
Apostle
town on
was
an errand now, but please let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
any indication. So, any idea where the library is? Coldstone. I haven't been to a
They
Coldstone
kept
in
me locked
years.
up in one of those cells all night. This may not be a prison, but it's not far from it.
Like, all you have to do is, also, is anyone else concerned that they have just bits of their floor? Like, did they not want to put a wood tile along here so nobody would just fall into the water below?
They look ready to go
The
to war.
library's in the back,
I hope
if
they
you're
won't have
looking
to.
for Enno. Feel free to wander around up here, but downstairs is off limits.
The library's in the back. I mean, this is a circle, so I'm not 100% sure where the back is, but I'm going to just go to the back of the room I was in, and hopefully we will run into the library.
There are fewer rebels than I thought. Having seen what they're up against, I'm worried. A white dragon. There's only supposed to be one of those at any given time. I met the current one. She was beautiful.
Did we?
And
She was the
eccentric.
woman, right? At the Dark One's place.
Equipment-wise, the Azadi are definitely winning. But righteousness counts for a lot.
Where is Cat Lady? This is our library, huh? This is fine, considering it's just
Naxos,
a bunch of rebels.
mountains, Ular, Ula. Nope, nothing, no.
You can't just look at the titles. You gotta actually look into the books.
Ah, books, please don't go me now.
TikTok GeoGuessr, they made it cost some. Yeah, they
On
it's like what,
apps, I've been trying
$2
to
a
find
month
book
or something like
scroll
that.
Or manuscript or map or torn note page or ancient magical tome or pamphlet or a piece of cloth that mentions the Purple Mountains or the Ular, but no luck. It's really frustrating. This library has never let me down before. Bad library.
I mean, it's not really their fault. Google basically increased their costs like
She seems so curious about me.
tenfold.
I haven't asked her a single question. This is where I try to connect and make friends. You just joined the Resistance?
Oh, yes. No. Not really just. About half a year ago? Wait, more than that. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, it's a shame because it's fun.
Fun?
Sometimes you need to
I
make
got
the
really,
best out of a bad situation.
Right.
I got really
And it's
torched one
meant to
night
be.
and ended up
We're
buying
doing
the
good
year's
and
worth,
important
so
work here.
I paid $20
Also,
for it. So I'll play
I
more
didn't want to end up
GeoGuessr in the
life
future.
My parents wanted for me.
I can identify with that.
This is so nice. I wish we were sisters. Can we be sisters? You don't have to answer that.
Inu, calm it
Do
down.
you have any siblings?
I did. Sort of. Long story. You?
Oh, lots. Boyfriend, do you have one of those?
I do. I think. We haven't spoken in a while, and he doesn't know. I think we need to have a long talk when I...
2,
if
3.
I get back home. It's been a very tough year. For the both of us.
I mean, he just went
was
through some
asleep
serious
for
diarrhea
a long
involving
time.
some sausages, so
I forgot
you know how
all
that
the
goes,
stuff
you
that
know.
happened to me before I fell asleep. I tried my best to forget, but the memories caught up with me. Oh, Jesus. It's a long story. Very complicated. Maybe another time?
Yes, please?
How's your search going?
There must be something here.
Let's chat it up, Inu,
So,
but we need to
no
get
luck?
moving here.
Nothing.
Bicycle
Sorry.
touring is your hobby.
And I've
I
read
know you
most
used
of
a
these
map and
before.
compass. Rural
I can't
areas
remember
always
coming
have
across any of
best
those words
road
you
signs.
mentioned. There's not
What
much
they've
else
done
to do
with
here in the evenings
Street
except
View
read.
in the last like 10
I don't
years has
really
been
have any
amazing.
female friends. It gets
Almost to
lonely.
the point of creepy.
Anyway, I've been through all the encyclopedias and travelogues, but
Nothing about the Purple Mountains or the Ular?
nothing. I mean, the Purple Mountains sounds colloquial. It may have a different name officially, but the Ular, there should be something about them. It's a magical race?
They didn't look human.
Weird, there's nothing about
1,
them.
2, 3, 4.
They must be very isolated.
Up.
Or someone's trying to hide something. Which would be weird and very hard to pull off. Forget I said that.
I'm just going to ignore
So cool.
introductions.
I guess I'll have to look elsewhere.
We do not need to know more about Inu.
No, I'm so sorry. I really thought I'd find something. I feel terrible. Do you want to be my friend? Oh, I already asked you that. I'm coming on too strong, aren't I? I am, I can tell. Stop it, Enu.
No, not at all. I'd love to be friends. And thank you for helping me.
Much good that did. I really wish I knew who else could...
For the love of the festering demon shrimps of Jaharva, do I have to do everything in this place? I didn't spend all those years living on the streets of Marcuria, pilfering food and liberating fat purses to deal with this shite.
We apparently have more conversation before we can get back to Crow.
Tree. If I can't even get a mattress that isn't flea and maggot infested, do your bleeding jobs, people. Is that too much to
Aren't
ask?
you in charge of this place?
Blind Bob?
Eh? What? Who's asking?
Isn't Blind Bob like
Blessed be Miss
the
Straight
office
Britches.
manager, basically,
You're
of the
last
rebels?
What brought me mulled wine back when I'd hit rock bottom in Marcuria? What in the name of the eight-eyed octo-god of Tartillus are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing. Except for, not those words exactly.
Oh, I left my life of beggaring behind. Cleaned
I
myself
gained a
up,
new accent.
Joined the resistance. I'm a general now. I'm making a difference.
What happened to your theoretical blindness?
Cured! I was blind, theoretically, but now I can see. To be honest, some days I wonder if I ever was theoretically
1, 2,
blind.
3, 1, 2,
or
3.
if it was all hypothemetaphysical.
1, 2, 3.
You know, just in my head, like.
You're crazy. You're just a crazy old man. You should not be a general.
Resorting to beggaring and vagrancy than taking a long, hard look at myself in a speculum. Particularly on account of the blindness. I wish me old pa could have lived to see me. He always believed in me.
I
Even
think
when I didn't.
this
To
is
the
all
bitter
the
end,
black we
He
need.
told me I had potential. I nodded and wept and promised him I'd try my best. Then, as he drew his last ragged breath, I stole his purse and his breeches. Well, Pa, I'm sorry about the breeches. I'm making something of life now. Making something of myself. I'm no longer blind, Bob. Call
I made
me
everything more expensive.
Bob who can see.
Those we're still in beta. All the prices may
It's a long
switch.
shot, but didn't he just mention Obnaxis? Do you know someone called Obnaxis?
Rebels fed theater people and
Obnaxis.
business folks in general in the real.
There's
That is very
name
true.
I haven't heard spoken in years.
I mean, I guess you got to take all you can, whoever you
Sorry,
can
I
get
just overheard.
in the Rebels.
Actually, I met Obnaxis recently.
I'm gonna give her a
read
wacky
about
color for her
Obnaxis.
dress.
Or maybe it was more like a vision. This sounds crazy, I know, but
Sounds completely sane to me, lass. Had Naxos turning up in visions? That's exactly the sort of fellow he was. Persistent, unpredictable, and not a little annoying. I met him when he was the Venar ambassador to Ireed. This was before the gutters, when I was still a dapper chap.
Yeah, I need to figure out just how many points somebody can make, or how many butt coins somebody can collect before we can really knuckle down prices.
Past, present, and future. Years later, as he was leaving town, he entrusted me with the key to his home. Said to take care of it. I'd sleep there from time to time. Very uncomfortable bunk. Musty smell of ancient books and
You know what I
foreign
think?
I didn't much care.
The general is going to continue to talk. I'm going to talk over him. I think one of the things, if you come back like day after day, it gives you like 350 coins. So I mean,
I'm sure he said you said something about a key.
I
to
don't
Obnaxis'
know,
house.
They called
and I
it
can't adjust the
abode
coins,
back then.
like because that's like a
Abnaxis'
Twitch
abode.
thing.
Primitive accommodations, but luxurious location. Prime real estate. Central with a garden view. Very quiet at night.
And the key? Do you still have it? Sorry, this is really important.
Oh, I carry it with me every day. After all, it is a magic key. Figured it might do me lumbago.
Where does this key go to?
What about this house? I mean, the abode.
Ah, also still there, and not hard to find. Sits right circled in the
Oh,
center of
that
the
tree.
city.
Okay, we are actually going back there, huh?
Atlantis carved it out of a petrified tree with his own morbidly huge hands. A few years ago, the authorities turned it into an historical landmark. Of course, no one can get inside.
I guess that makes
Of
sense.
the Venar magic. Not without the key, at least.
This key. Can I?
Oh, sure. Heavier than it looks, ain't it?
Oh, sure.
More powerful
I carry
than
this
iron,
every day. Here you go.
worth its weight in precious stones, and then some. This magic goes back to the first magic. None of that modern hocus pocus.
And you're just going to hand it
You
over.
feel it in your fingers when you hold it. Tingles, don't it?
Fine by me.
It does. Sorry, I know this is asking a lot, but can I?
Borrow it? Aye, why not? It's done the lumbago no good. And I don't have much use for the place, now that I've a proper bunk here.
So did he
But keep
actually
it
live
safe.
there before?
Abnaxis left most of his belongings behind and entrusted me with their care.
He said it
I'd
was
hate
locked.
to betray that trust.
So did he actually use it, like as a pad?
I'd love to chat, lassie, but I have duties to attend to. There are piss pots that need emptying, and people to command into doing it.
Alright. So we've learned nothing, but we do have a key now, and we know that we need to go to the the town. And that's Abnaxis' house. We still haven't learned about the Purple Mountains, unless the general was talking about them in the middle of that jabbering.
You spoke with the general. Did you find what you were looking for?
It's a step in the right direction.
Good. I've asked them to ready a boat for you. Whenever you're ready, it will take you into the city. I may not fully understand your role, Zoe, but there's something about you that... I've learned to have faith in the balance. The balance provides. The balance guides. It's guiding you now. You must let it take you wherever it leads, like a leaf on a river.
We're sort of doing everything haphazard here.
I'll try.
We shall speak again, Zoe Castillo. When the winds have quieted, the clouds have parted, and the grass on the Great Plain stands straight and tall.
You'll see me bounding across the savannah, trying to avoid a lion. It's this way, right? Where is the stairs down? There they are. I like all the artwork on the wall. This game is, like, fairly thematically beautiful.
They look like some sort of mer people. I wonder if they're real, or just a myth.
Like, the level of detail they went to is kind of impressive. I guess that's what you do with, what, 25 million crowdsourced dollars. Like, everything just looks real nice.
Shepard said to take you into town. Just get in that boat and we'll leave immediately.
You got it, champ. Get in that boat. Now, are we going to be going at the same time as the guy is, like, on the dirigible? Or the Zeppelin, or whatever it is Raul was being pedantic about?
Now I need to find a city green. I wish Crow was with me. I feel less alone with that silly bird around.
I think I'm going to be able to find it. The game's made me do this like 16 times. What am I looking at? What is this? Where are you directing me to? Oh, there's Crow.
You're back! And your head's still on! Did you swim?
Swim? No, boat. I boated. I mean, they dropped me off in a boat.
Impressive. So, what's the next step on our grand adventure? Tea and biscuits? A hearty nap, perhaps?
I need to find the city green and the home of Abnaxis.
I visit the city green every day to clean my feathers in the fountain. Follow me.
I don't need your help, Crow. I've been there. Can we go say hi to Kevin? Are both Kevins still here?
I really wish you had wings.
So do I, Crow. Hey, are you okay?
Sure, why wouldn't I be?
I mean, April and...
Of course I'm not okay, okay? But I'm okay. I'll be okay. It's okay. We're okay. Don't worry about it, okay?
Okay.
She's not the first friend I've lost, and she won't be the last. You learn to roll with the punches.
Don't worry, I will probably abandon you too.
Punch back. Real hard.
Because that's what happens to Crow. You just get abandoned by everybody.
I fit right in with the locals.
Yep, there's Kevin, and I want to see if the game maybe fixed it. Nope, still Kevin. Okay. No, there's just two Kevin Yakis. I was kind of hoping, like, maybe that was just a bug.
So, how's business?
Pretty good. I mean,
So that's where we need to go. And to get there, we need to go all the way around the
How's
city
your
green.
memory coming along? Do you remember anything about this place now?
Seeing as I spent most of my time trying to forget everything that happened, yeah, no, not much. It was winter.
True. Winter changes everything, what with the snow and the ice and all.
And the city looked different. Smaller,
It probably has grown a bit.
But no, I don't really remember anything at all.
I mean, if you want to spend, you know, a
I
good
also
30
remember
minutes
very
just
little,
looking
but
at
then
every
I
NPC
am
in
a
the
bird
city,
with
we
a
might
bird
find
brain.
another Kevin.
So what can you
But
expect?
I don't want to do that. And I'm pretty sure you don't as well. Where are you going, Crow? That's the wrong way. We need to go over there. I mean, Crow went the complete wrong direction.
What's going on here? Isn't that... Are they trying to chop down Abnaxis's abode? Great. That's great.
That's convenient timing.
So this is it. Abode of, big ugly thing what speaks funny?
Apparently so.
And there's someone else here.
Apparently so.
Huh.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
Good bird.
Don't pet Crow.
Soft feathers. I'm petting a talking bird in a parallel universe. This is going to require years of therapy.
So what now?
I don't know. Do you have any suggestions?
We kill them, bury their bodies, and then go about our lives as if nothing happened.
That's disturbing.
I know, I'm dark.
I mean,
I'm really not in the mood for killing today. Or any day.
Fine, then you come up with something.
I kind of like the killing idea.
once this unholy tree's been knocked down, the electorate will take me seriously. They'll see I have the power to get things done. Maybe then I can stop licking the arses of the Azadi. Goddess this and goddess that. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth, sucking up to their feminine deity. Give me a world without gods and goddesses, a world ruled by humans and true Northlanders. No magicals, no supernatural women folk, no superstitious invaders. A world by and for man, with the woman in her rightful place at home.
Wow.
Go on, put your back into it, man. This is pathetic. It's merely a tree.
This is not a tree. Also, who's the one talking? It's you, isn't it?
I think I saw that man in town yesterday speaking to a small crowd. What's he doing?
He is an incel.
Ah, a member of the voting public. Honor Hilaris, Esquire, at your service, madam. But I'm sure I don't need to introduce myself to you. You've seen my face in print and in public appearances. You know me as an honorable and truthful fellow who stands with the common man.
You look like a chode.
And woman. We shan't forget the common woman. Yes, yes. I'm, of course, running for Commissioner of City Watch, a position sorely and desperately in need of new blood. The Watch needs strength. It needs direction. It needs humanity.
Well, I'm sorry, Chief. We've had lots of politics so far in the game. And future politics are not interesting, let alone the medieval politics. Look at this
Let's
guy.
see if I can get him to talk about himself. He sounded more than happy to do so. It looks like they're trying to destroy Abnax. He appears to be an Assad. It looks like... Why are you trying to knock down this tree?
Oh, it's not just a tree. It's an affront to common decency and humanity. This so-called domicile was the dark and dangerous den of one of the most militant of magicals. An abominable beast that threatened our young and our women by its mere existence. Eradicating this occult stone tree from our historic green is not just my election promise to voters.
Let's get a
but my
really
God's
close-up
given
look at this guy,
responsibility
if we
as
can.
a human being.
We
He
can't.
appears to be an Azadi supporter. I wonder how genuine it is. I take it you're happy with the Azadi occupation?
No, I wouldn't call it an occupation, not anymore. The Azadi came to save us from the Tyrant invaders, and they stayed to protect us against all magicals. They're our benefactors, not our oppressors. But the Resistance has put us all at risk. Unless we re-establish human dominion over the Northlands, we'll be vulnerable when the Azadi eventually return to Azadir. For believe
fix
me,
that.
they will. Oh, they've promised as much. This is not their land, and this is why I run for office. To build a Mercuria
Okay,
by...
okay. Shut up for a second. As long as you're talking, let me fix that. Commands. Just get rid of that command altogether. Remove. There you go.
And for humans, one that can stand the test of time and stand up against occult invaders. We must invest in the future.
Federal elections are tonight. Yeah,
Spell future
I heard that
for
Canadians
the
were talking
Hillaries.
about politics. Who are you voting for? Did you vote, Trelf?
He's got. You're running for City Watch.
Indeed, the Watch is in dire need of strong male leadership in this time of dark crisis.
Is that
Male.
still...
As you well know, the current commissioner, a person of the female persuasion, has failed to maintain order in the city in these dark, trying times. She's been soft on sorcery, magnanimous with magicals. She's indulged the occult, and she's extended an open hand to non-humans.
Soft
acting in
on
discord
sorcery.
with our foreign benefactors. Oh, it's understandable she's weak. She's sentimental. She's merely a woman.
It's very
She's not
capitalist
been
of you,
able to
Trump.
properly inspire
I
the men
don't-
of the
I-
Watch
I-
to take
I don't-
appropriate action against our
I don't
occult
judge.
immigrants. As soon as I'm elected,
'Cause I'm certainly no
this
better.
will change.
I just
will
want
honor
less
Azadi
terrible.
law and make Mercuria pure again. No more magic. No more magicals. And our women folk can once again return to home and hearth to be pampered and protected by their husbands, fathers, and brothers.
Man, this
As
guy
it should be.
really
Yes.
is having a hard time reading the room.
Let's see. It's Hilaris, right?
Oh no, Hilaris Esquire, licensed solicitor, and your candidate for Commissioner of City Watch.
His name is Honor
It's an unusual
Hilaris.
name.
It's unique, certainly, but it's a Northlander name with deep roots in Mercurian society. My father, the esteemed Hubert Hilaris Esquire, served dutifully for many years on the council. He was respected, feared, denied by all. Of course, that was before he was...
Why are we having this long conversation with this guy?
She used her wily sorcery and beastly sensuality to lure my father away from his family. Away from us. I've sworn to restore our sacred heritage. The witches shall burn, humanity shall prevail, and the name
We're not
Hilaris
getting any
shall
closer
no
to getting
longer
these
be the butt
guys.
of spiteful jests.
Well, best of luck with everything.
Luck is the lazy man's excuse for failure. Luck is an occult idea. I create my own destiny, young madam, and so should you.
I like this
Here's my
color of the
advice to you.
dress.
Find yourself a decent human husband and start breeding decent
Oh
human
my god.
babies.
Find yourself a husband and start breeding.
Destiny. And remember, a vote for honor is a vote for humanity.
Guy's a complete jode.
Is that the best you can do? Oh, I'd take the axe myself if I can just moisturize my hands. This dry air, well,
You didn't have to, but you did. Well, I needed to go through all the, options. Alright, let me switch this real quick. Let's do Leon. Okay, oh, I can send him to do something.
Crow, could you fly over there for me?
Why?
This guy's
Just
more every,
trust
than
me.
every human.
Why?
Jesus, please, Crow.
Fine. Pardon me for wanting to play a role in my own destiny. I'll do it.
I have a lore problem, Micah. And that lore problem is usually when video games take their own politics a bit too seriously. In the middle of a long and detailed, subplot of future and fantasy, and it's like now they're talking about politics and elections, and it's like I can't. That's why I do purrs. While they're talking, I'm just like, whatever. If you want to talk about this and this is important to the video game, I'll make some art while you're talking. Also, where did Crow go?
That's it. The home of Abnaxis. Now, I just need to find a way inside. Ugh. That is just a big, nasty nope. I don't care if it looks pretty. It's a giant insect.
This is pathetic. It's
nope.
merely a tree.
Is Crow down due to finding his BFF dead? Yeah, kinda. Because April is dead, that's pretty much why he's upset. Which, you know, it's kind of fair, I guess. I mean, he hasn't seen her in God knows how long, and the last time he saw her, April had just disappeared. So I'm not sure why he's so upset. Oh, Crow didn't actually leave.
Good bird.
Good bird. Go.
Again? Seriously? Ugh. Fine.
What are you doing?
Is that the best you can do? Oh, I take the axe me.
Geronimo!
Bird. Filthy magic. Damnation. Where did it go?
So what did we accomplish there? Oh, maybe we can talk to him now. And talk to him about the bird.
If it wasn't for Honor's goons, I would thump that reactionary misogynist on the head. No court would convict me. It would be justified homicide.
That god's damn talking bird. Magical aberration. Forget me hands on the filthy feathered thing. I'll twist its scrawny little... language. What can I do for you, young madam?
Yeah, let's talk about the bird.
About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes, what about it?
I just saw it.
Where?
Somewhere, like way over there, I guess. I don't know.
Go look for that goddamn bird over there.
After talking to Mr. Hilaris, I want nothing more than to administer a solid beating. But I think I'll leave that for next time.
Can I do anything with them?
Did you see that occult fowl? It's making a mockery of our decent, honest labor.
Let's play. About that talking bird.
Yes?
I just...
You did? Use your finger, woman. Point!
Can I, like, just send him far away? Like, far away.
That filthy, chattering fowl must be over there somewhere. Go check.
I'll just, like, hit him.
If it wasn't for Honor's goons, I would thump that reactionary After talking to Mr. Hilaris, I want nothing more than to administer a solid beating. But I think I'll leave that for next time.
What kind of shoddy job are the Azadi doing when they're still...
Maybe Crow can, like, mess with him while he's over there?
Yeah, I know the drill.
Oof.
Soft-headed fool. We need to carry him home to have someone look at his head. The tree can wait until tomorrow.
This was your fault.
You do the carrying. I'd do it myself, but someone needs to lead the way and keep an eye out for potholes.
That was all you, big guy.
That was brilliant. First, I did my thing, and then that goofball tried to hit me with a rock, and then stuff happened, and Dung for Brains got knocked out, and then they all left. End scene.
Thanks for the recap,
like one of those
Crow.
puppet shows that Wizard puts on in the square. It was hilarious.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
That's the most fun I've had since I don't know. I guess since I hung out with April all those years.
Well, now he's sad again. Well, with this in the second game, in this game, it's a generic story that maybe the magic race getting killed is bad, but that doesn't make us care. I mean, I assume that they are running under the assumption that we should care because they're a sentient race. Which, I get it, and I'm okay with that. It's when it becomes like, this guy wants to run for city watch, and he has a really long conversation tree about his political stance. That's when, okay, can we take a step back, Onar, whatever your name is? Let's just let me into the tree so we can progress the chapter, please.
This place looks a lot bigger on the inside. It is a lot bigger on the inside. Okay, this is freaky. I feel dizzy.
It's not that much bigger.
There must be magic here because this makes no sense. Things can't be bigger on the inside than on the outside. Then again, why should I be surprised? I've seen weirder things. Weird is my new normal.
I'm a little surprised they didn't make a Doctor Who joke there.
Those are some portentous looking books. I wish I could read them. Obnaxus must have been a big believer in crystals. Or maybe this is how people light their houses. Maybe this is totally normal for Arcadia.
I mean, that was a perfect spot for a Doctor Who book. Doctor Who joke. I would have forgiven them.
Interesting.
Someone's here.
Hide book.
Who's... Oh, God.
Who are you?
I must apologize, ma'am. I didn't mean to frighten you.
Who's this nerd?
Zoe Castillo.
Is this Brian Westhouse?
Expected to find here.
I remember him from my last visit to Mercury. Brian, right?
Right. Brian Westhouse. We spent a few days in cramped quarters on a small airship. I'd be surprised if you didn't remember me.
It's been a confusing year. For a while, I remember nothing. To be honest, I was doing everything I could to forget. That didn't really help.
I know that feeling all too well, Miss Castillo. So you're back in Mercuria, and in this place of all places.
What's the most political game you guys know of? Like, just the reeks of politics everywhere. And not like Crusader Kings 2, or not like EU4, things like that. I mean, like...
Is that the Annals of Dreaming? Good God.
Like, that doesn't count. I mean, like, an actual game and not basically a board game.
Why be secretive about it? I'm not sure I want to tell this man absolutely everything yet.
I trust Ryan Westhouse, sure.
I guess it helped to have a key. I actually didn't know it was supposed to be so difficult to get in.
Yeah, like super ham-fisted.
There was a key all this time. The door wasn't locked with a spell. I was right. Where did you...
An acquaintance.
I should give Metro another chance.
So what are you looking for?
Maybe once we finish this.
The ambassador disappeared more than 10 years ago, as I'm sure you know.
We'll see.
I'm trying to find out where Obnaxus went after he left Mercuria.
And you believe the answer's in here somewhere. You're probably right. Looks like I picked the perfect day for a stroll in the green.
I mean, we unlocked the door, Trell. He probably just walked in.
Why that odorous Hilarious fellow wasn't still trying to chop this tree down.
Some adventure game from years back. I mean,
I know.
We're in an adventure game. It would be an adventure game.
Find anything interesting, shall we?
Oh, Mass Effect is a good one.
Looks like a handwritten note.
Like, that's major politics. What do we get? Oh. What does that say? Let's read it.
Interesting.
What does this say? Can you read, nerd?
What do you think this means?
I'm not sure there's much to learn from that one.
Okay. I'm sorry. Excuse me, Mr. Westhouse. Let me find a better clue, please. I apologize that my note isn't good enough for you.
This looks interesting.
The first dreamer references in the Annals of Dreaming. That's this book right here. And the chapter about the first dream. It's certainly a starting point. Let's see what it says.
Can you read that book?
I've lived in Arcadia for decades, and there hasn't been much to do aside from studying ancient texts, so yes, I can read this book.
I like his voice actor.
Let's see, the chapter
Like, very
in question
smooth.
speaks of the Ular. They are said to be wardens
15
of
Days
the
it was
Dreaming
called.
One. Whatever
10-year-old
that means.
adventure game. So it came out, so like
It's
2009?
a rough
I mean, this
translation
one only
in
came out in
English language isn't
2014.
quite up to the task.
15 days.
The Ular and the Yete, one people that split into two. That sounds familiar. It says here the Yete left the
I'll take a
Purple
look at that.
Mountains to go south to
Adventure
burrow
game.
into the ground. Something about a well of dreams. I mean, I don't know how much of this is true.
I do
how
love me
much
some
is
adventure
fantasy
games.
or prophecy. It's a difficult book to decipher. There's also something about two dreamers becoming one. It's vague. This is almost certainly a prophecy of some sort. The Ular live on Cloud Peak. It's in the mountains of Yedra. Where's that on the map? Ah, there it is. Straight north across the plains, right in the middle of the border mountains.
Look, there's Florida at the bottom
This
right.
is an old book, so I don't know if they still live there. I've never heard of
So I
the
should probably turn
Ular.
off
They
my
might all be
iron.
dead. I'm not sure how useful this is to you, but there it is.
I mean, those sure were a lot of words you said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It wasn't really conclusive.
I'm sure Obnaxis won't mind me borrowing this. I'll return it to him in person, if I make it to Cloud Peak.
I knew it!
You got something to say, Mr. Westhouse?
Have you found anything of interest? Keep looking. This place is a treasure trove.
You don't think you played ham-fisted political games, but I have played some ham-fisted fart games that were stuck up their own ass. I mean, we've played a couple of those, too. I something about just really cheesy, artsy games really get to me. Like, Life is Strange. Like, that...
Obnaxis was a very well-read man, thing.
Like, that's just totally my jam. Just garbage video games.
Someone's been sleeping in my bed, said Papa Bear, before mauling Goldilocks and devouring her whole. Don't ever mess with fairy tale creatures.
There's nothing up here. More crystals.
This place has the slightly tacky ambience of a new age shop.
Oh god, yeah, and David Cage games too. Just something about those, like the artsy games that are just they crack me up so much. I don't see any more notes. Oh, the thing on the ground. I'm dumb. I even watched it happen.
That note fell out of the annals when Westhouse turned the pages. That note fell out of the annals when Westhouse turned the pages.
Crystals inside of crystals. Anything interesting
This note
here?
fell out from the pages of the annals. What's a soulless stone?
I'm not sure.
Citizens of Earth
The
lets you
Soul
play as a
Stone was taken
president.
from Luke's by the warlock Clax. It must be retrieved, or the past, present, and future will cease to be.
I mean, any game that has a variety of options to send people to the bathroom in a really detailed way has to be either artsy or really creepy or both.
I wonder if Obnaxis means old
1,
Roper
2,
Clax.
3, 4.
April told me his story. He was a 2-bit wizard who resided in a floating castle up north near the border.
Does he know that April died?
April said she taught him a lesson. She didn't get into any details, but he lost his castle. Last I heard, he's doing children's theater here in town. Reformed, apparently, if that's a thing a wizard is capable of. Sounds like this soul stone is important.
How do I go about finding it?
The clue's right here in the text. Roper Clax, wizard and puppeteer. I'd start there if I were you.
We gotta go find that wacky magician. Like, that guy was great.
I think I have what I need. I should get going. Should we...
Would you mind terribly if I stayed here to read these books?
Well, it's private property, isn't it?
Obnoxus isn't coming back, and I've been itching for a chance to peruse his library for years now. I promise I won't remove anything or make a mess.
Yeah, sure, whatever, fine. Stay.
I guess. Okay.
I love how she gets all cranky. It's
I
like,
mean,
this is
it's
private
not
property.
my house.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Ms. Castillo.
Did we find
I
Cat
hope
Lady?
our
We
paths
did.
cross again very soon.
I mean, she babbled for a while. Did Brian actually die? You knew the author of Metro books.
Didn't you
when
say
hearing
something
news from
about a
the
wizard
journals.
and a puppet show?
I didn't know there were
No.
Metro books.
No, you did. You said something about a show in the square.
I did not.
Crow.
Oh, right. Roper Clax's Fingerlings. Man, that show's great. A modern classic.
Clax. He's the wizard April Ryan fought.
That's right. He was behaving badly, so she fought him and trapped him inside some sort of calculating machine. Pretty clever stuff.
Where can I find this puppet show?
I'll show you.
I have no memory of this battle that she did with the calculator. I very vaguely remember a calculator being involved. But beyond that, I don't remember the fight between April Ryan and the calculator and the wizard. Also, where did Crow go? Oh, he's over there. You saw him alive in the library with Crow and the White Dragon. Yeah, we saw him last game. I mean, I'm not sure why the game assumes I shouldn't trust him. He's done nothing to be against me, you know, nothing against me. Is this the puppet show? Well, that was easy.
This is gonna be so good. This is gonna be so...
It's like, hey, how's it going, Roper?
Roper Clax, I presume. He looks wizardly, as in how I expected wizards to look when I was 10.
Oh, it's not really fair when they change the city. Like, this wasn't here before. The games are based on the books. Generally, the later books are less well received. The book's plot makes more sense than the game. And I'm down for games. See, when I first started playing Metro, and I only ended up playing Metro for like 45 minutes, I heard that Metro was like a spooky game, but it was totally not the spooky I was looking for.
It's on sale today.
No, sorry. I need to talk to you.
Talk?
You think Crow was like admitting you need glasses.
Well, I only have a few minutes before my show begins, but I'm sure I can spare a couple of them for a pretty young thing like you.
It's an odd name. The Fingerlings.
Ah, my beloved finger puppets, beloved by all, children and critics alike. Gilbert Grutton of the Daily Mercurian called my show simply astonishing and wrote that it was quite impossible to look away. I couldn't believe my eyes, and like a slow-motion cart wreck. You see, the Fingerlings represent a revolution in finger puppeteering, or as I call it, fingering, trademark and patent pending. The women in particular are quite ecstatic about it.
No, stop.
Stay for the show. I guarantee.
Just stop. Please. Please stop injecting these innuendos into this game. They don't fit. It just completely throws everything out. Like, it completely throws me off my game.
Do you remember April Ryan?
April Ryan. Oh, yes, of course, absolutely, certainly, naturally. The bit... the brave young woman who came to my castle and stole it. And helped me put my sorceress past behind me.
Why is he all upset again? I thought he was perfectly happy in the last game.
He's... So, about April.
Why does everyone want to talk about April Ryan? She was just a weak little human who stumbled onto things she didn't... No, I must apologize. You see, April and I had some disagreements in the past.
Yeah, but in the last game, he was like perfectly happy with us, with April.
As for April Ryan...
Like, there was none of this malicious undertone.
Every time I click out and come back, you're stuck in another dialogue tree. This game sucks my balls, and not in a good way.
We're in a different dialogue tree, Brainbuster. We're talking to a wizard now.
You are Roper Clax, right? The wizard?
Who told you that?
Well, that sign, for one.
No, the wizard part. Who told you? I mean, I'm merely a humble finger puppeteer trying to make an honest living in a cold and
Go into extreme detail
but you were
about everything that's
once.
happened tonight.
Fully rehabilitated, I don't
no.
go anywhere near sorcery. Not anymore.
No, thank you.
You should really read my highly
I can go into
best-selling
not
memoir,
extreme detail.
Farewell to my wizarding ways. It's a thrilling story of redemption and romance, of dashing heroes and wicked villainesses, of flying castles and curious calculating devices. Every word of it as true as the night
I can
is
go
dark
into,
and
like-
the day is bright, of course.
Like, high level information.
I might have... Do you recall owning a soul stone?
A soul stone? I don't know what you're talking about.
I was just wondering, since there are so many impressive tales about your powers where I come from.
You want to know what's happened tonight? It's only been Zoe.
In another life, I've moved on. I'm a different person now in every way.
I was just wondering what happened to the stone.
She took it, that bitch.
Bitch.
Pardon me? I don't know where that came from.
Who?
Yaga, the wicked witch of the north, as these...
We did stop that guy from getting into the house.
If they have any idea who and what she truly is. She lurks in Riverwood in the dark places. She feeds on that stone like a...
See, Roar told Crow that April is dead, and then, let's see, he broke into a tree and Brian Westhouse showed up. And now you're talking to a wizard who has a grudge against April Ryan.
Now I make an honest living.
We've seen quite a bit of Crow. Yep, that's about right, what Pyrie said. That's about what you've missed. This emote is bad. I have not heard any different suggestions for what I should have as an emote.
Can we please talk again afterwards? I have some more
I
questions.
have a feeling nobody likes any of the emotes I put out.
Absolutely, after the show, yes.
How long is it unlocked for? If you use points, like 1 day. Did you use points? Because it didn't show me here either.
This is gonna be so good.
It's unlocked for 24 hours.
Boys and girls, humans and... well, humans... And you, Azadi soldier standing over there, you're welcome to watch. Just don't rattle your sabers or rustle your suits. Welcome to this morning's performance of
That's
The Feelings.
Oh God.
I am your host and puppeteer, Roper Clax, esteemed thespian and raconteur, author and entrepreneur. My book is available for purchase with a free personalized dedication. Speak to me after the show. A donation is both appreciated and expected. Drop your coins into the box after the show. Remember that every iron piece goes towards a good purpose.
Woohoo! Go fingerlings!
My beloved fingerlings. Handcrafted reproductions of renowned actors from across Arcadia, immortalized in finger puppet form by skilled artisans. Using only the finest fabrics and natural materials.
What am I... Are these like
lovely
people we're
creatures
supposed to
are
know, or are they
as
just randoms?
Children, and as talented and protean as the finest human players. You're all welcome to approach
Are these Kickstarters? Kickstarters? I was gonna say.
Crafted miniatures up close and intimately. No food, no touching, no children.
Whatever.
And now, beloved audience, prepare yourselves for a journey into mystery.
I want to look up the Kickstarter backers while he's jabbering on about fingerlings.
To you the tale of the good-hearted wizard and the villainous witch.
Dreamfall chapters
Once upon a time,
Kickstarter.
in the distant north, there lived a kindly old wizard in a wonderful flying castle.
Have I watched the new Dark series? I have not.
Wizard liked to tease and toy with the people of the land, and sometimes
Okay, rewards.
silly things.
Let's go for the
like
top reward.
turn them into stone or furry animals and
1,000 or more. The Puppet Master. Become a finger puppet in Roper Clack's popular puppet show, The Fingerlings.
Grandfather, a very young and very, very handsome grandfather. But one day, an evil sorceress from a distant land came to visit the kindly wizard. This ugly, selfish witch didn't understand.
Your name and a general likeness will be used to create a finger puppet.
She used her dark
For $1,000.
all of his possessions and trap him inside a tiny little box where the gentle wizard was barely able to breathe. The poor old man was trapped for many moons inside this box before.
For $1,000 or more, you can become a NPC in the game, so that guy definitely was an NPC.
The wizard pledged eternal allegiance to the wandering god in
Is that April
return
Ryan?
for vengeance against the cruel witch who trapped him. Together they...
There he is, Commander. The dangerous loon who's corrupting our youth with his occult finger rings.
What? What's this? What are you doing? What's going on? You can't... Hey! Hey, hands off!
You're teaching children of magic, old man. You ought to know better.
Release me, you dishonorable...
You know he is. He's hard right
By the
now.
authority vested in me
Like
by
straight
the
up,
greater
just
Azadi
full
Empire
mast.
and the emissary, and in accordance with provisional imperial law prohibiting any and all teachings of occult magic, I'm taking you into custody.
You can't do this! You don't know who I am!
Tell it to the magistrate, wizard.
My fingerlings! My precious handcrafted fingerlings! No!
I feel like that entire
They're
scene...
taking you into custody.
Custody. I feel like that entire scene was roughly unnecessary, other than something to give the people who spent $1,000.
Didn't see that coming.
I guess the Azadi aren't fans of creepy puppet shows either.
I think it had more to do with him being a wizard. Okay, shit.
Oh, that's right, they're on the right.
He was my only lead to the Soul Stone.
Hey, there's Kevin.
All I have to go on is something about a Yaga and Riverwood.
Riverwood?
How much money did Kevin spend on this
I've
game?
been to Riverwood. If it's Riverwood you need, I know how to get to Riverwood.
Really? And the Yaga? The Wicker Witch?
I don't know anything about Yagas, but I do know something about witches in Riverwood. On my last trip there, we had a close encounter with one of them. That witch
Zoom
is
in on Kevin. I
toast,
can't.
of course,
I
but
don't have a
can
good
probably
angle.
find my way back to
Once
Riverwood.
Crow stops jabbering, I'll
It's
look over
north.
at it.
We go north. Wait, which way is up? Yeah, north.
Okay. Okay. That's something, right? Much better than nothing. We just need a way to get north. That
I like how
doesn't
Crow's
involve me
in
walking
his thing. In the
Or me
he is a
flying.
finger puppet now.
I'm not flying all that way. I tire easily.
Yeah.
Wait. I feel a cunning plan coming on. Follow me, Zoe.
Uh-oh.
It's either a cunning plan or I need the toilet. But I'm pretty sure it's a cunning plan.
Oh, nope. We can't. We got moved.
I still can't believe you pulled off the voice and the whole fake hand thing.
The hat looked
What a
great
shame.
on you.
Totally. Not so sure about the beard, though. My face is itchy. Speaking of faces,
This was your plan.
I'll never show mine in Mercuria again. Not after that last bit we did.
If everything goes well, you won't have to.
At least we have a ride. Can I trust this thing?
They're docile cows, the Elguan. Just leave it to me. Mush, Daisy, mush!
Whoa, whoa, I think you're upsetting her.
I'll leave the cowgirling to you. I'll fly ahead and scout the terrain instead. Don't lose sight of me!
I'm gonna trade out some of these light browns for some dark browns. I hope I get to drive this thing. I'm guessing probably can't. Yeah, he's just a big anteater. He looks like he belongs in either Star Wars or Final Fantasy XIV.
Must be nearly a week now.
It's been less than 2 days, and I'm beginning to regret bringing you along.
You're stuck in the cargo hold of a cloud ship with your worst enemy. How could you possibly have any regrets?
Look, bro, you came on because you wanted to. Apologize.
If there was ever a time to make peace with Liko, this is likely it. Maybe there's still a chance to create a bond between us.
No, I'm good.
We're on a mission.
I'm good, thanks.
I'm going to sleep now.
Unless you're planning to pass gas, you do not need to keep me informed.
That's not something that'll
Stick to your
happen.
side of the hold.
Don't worry. I have no desire to use you as a pillow.
Do I need to look up fan fiction? I can't imagine there's a ton of fan fiction about Dreamfall chapters. What is wrong with this chapter title? Why did that chapter screen look really weird? Why did we pick the slowest mount possible?
Oh!
And the least reliable one, I guess.
Well, fuck. Oh, I mean, that hurt.
Never
Language.
trust an Elguan. Cowardly cows.
Oh, something must have spooked it. What do we do now?
This
Go
place
catch it?
looks familiar.
It's going at a slow walk.
In fact, I think we're...
Leave! Go, or I'll call the others!
Whoa, hey there, I'm friendly and unarmed.
You're human. You can't be Bird?
Oh no.
Crowbird?
We're gonna find the mole, aren't we?
Hey, you're that fretful furry thing we met the first time we came through here. Ben Franklin.
Ben Bandu. This isn't the same human who accompanied you last time.
This is my new human. She's mostly harmless. Say hello, Zoe. Don't be rude.
Hello.
I get... Hello.
Hello. Are you the new Bandu Mbata?
Bamboo... What? No, I have no idea. I'm Zoe.
You're a dreamer.
So they keep saying.
She
I'm not
looks
very
like
good at it.
she looks like the mole.
How did you know?
We live close to the dreaming here. Her dreams surround us. The Yaga.
That's it. That's the one we're looking for, right, Zoe? The Yaga.
You're looking for the Yaga?
When shopping for their new flat,
purpose?
Liko discovers that
you
Kian
mad?
cares more about good
I'm
brooms than
not.
he ever
Her?
expected.
I'm not so sure about.
You know the Yaga?
I refuse to believe that's real. You made that up, didn't you?
She's mean.
We'll say... Would you mind taking us to her?
You are mad. She doesn't like visitors. She eats visitors.
Sounds friendly, but we don't have a choice. She has the Soul Stone.
The Soul Stone? I've heard of the Soul Stone. The Yaga took it from the fallen fortress of her warlock.
Warlock? Roper Clax worked for the Yaga?
They all did. The Gribbler, Clax, all the evil witches and warlocks of the North.
Fantastic.
But they're gone now.
Isn't that the thing you fought in the house in the
April Ryan
woods?
imprisoned the warlock and killed the witch. She saved us all.
I mean, maybe, but Trove, we played that. We played the first game like a year ago. I remember so little of it.
Fire. They murdered most of us. Some fled east. I'm the only one left here now.
That's terrible. I'm so sorry.
One day, they'll come back. All the surviving Banda. Until then, I watch over their burrows. And I sing. For them. For all of us. This Soul Stone. It's important?
Very.
You'll use it to fight the Azadi?
That's part of it, yes.
I'll take you to the Yaga. Or as close as I dare go.
Yeah, they're all dead, champ.
Great! I was expecting you to say no, and by expecting, I mean hoping.
Does the bird always speak like that?
I'm afraid so. Lead the way, Ben.
I like how there's a noticeable amount of people in this game who are barefoot. You know, it's a little late to be doing this, but I kind of want to move these two.
The Yaga's beyond the ridge. Once you cross that, you're in her realm.
You're not coming with?
Oh. Did you not hear me when I said she was hungry?
Come on.
No, I'm not coming with you. The walls of that place are thin, and she can smell my magic.
A wise decision, tiny man. Come on, Zoe, let's turn around and head back with Ben Ben. Maybe catch a fat squirrel and roast it for dinner?
This is what we came here for. If we don't get the Soul Stone...
Everyone dies, the world ends, no more Christmases, blah, blah, blah. I'm so sick of walking into one perilous scenario after the other. After we're done with this one, no more adventures. I swear to the feather gods of old.
You invited yourself on this one, boss man.
Gribbler's old house. She was the witch who lived here before. The Gribblers served the Yaga.
This is not my fault that you're upset.
From the beyond.
Will you wait for us, Ben?
I'll wait until nightfall. But if you're not back by then...
We'll be back.
And I had such a craving for crispy squirrel.
Naked, twisting branches blocking what little light there is. Check. This is all very grim. I'm expecting an evil queen and a sleeping beauty at any time.
I like how they capitalized grim. That's cute. I know that's what they're going for, but...
If this was the entrance to a haunted house, I'd say they'd gone overboard.
That's not what she said. Subtitles.
Mother of ravens! I don't feel very welcome. I mean, this isn't
guys,
just a
one
bad
of the
sign. It's all the bad signs, all at once, like a grab bag of ill omens. There are plenty of stones lying about. Let's just pick one and pretend it's the Soul Stone. It's not like anyone would know what it's supposed to look like.
Can we have one at a time, please, in the future? You can't even really skip the dialogue. So if, like, she's going to look at something, it's just going to be two people jabbering at the same time.
They've got that whole normal things that should look quaint and safe except they look horrifically scary thing down to a fine art. That's a not at all reassuring shade of black. And what are those swirling things? Giant tadpoles? I don't want to know.
I don't see anything. There's nothing down there, Zoe.
This looks like one of those pivotal moments where the audience is yelling at the heroine, "Don't go through the gate, are you crazy?"
Oh, my tiny bird heart. I have a bad feeling about this, Zoe.
Crow, it's gonna be okay. You can stay here. You really don't have to come. Like, you really do not have to be involved in this.
God.
come any further. She's here.
I know this smell.
She's
Dog's doo-doo,
dangerous.
incense, and rotting flesh. Smells like witches, all right. Is it my imagination? Or is the light changing? Is it getting darker? Am I going blind?
You found some Kian fan art.
Do you hear voices? I hear voices. I don't like disembodied voices. Disembodied voices are never a good sign.
Is it him and the blue guy? Also, we were with Kian for about 4 seconds. Could we have extended that by apologizing?
What's worse than a twist? I feel strange. I felt this way before when I was in a coma. Inside story time. I must be on the border between waking and dreams.
Looks like you're in Florida.
They're speaking. It's freaky.
The Wicked Witch is gone, but she is here now. She'll eat you up, like she ate all of us. She tricked us. She trapped us. She cooked us. She ate us. We're the children that never left. It's too late to save us. Save yourself. Go!
Chatty, 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 chatty.
Who bothers me? Who bothers the Yaga?
Okay, so maybe not just a house after all. You have something that's not yours.
Leave, monkey.
Not until you give me the Soul Stone.
We do not know what you speak of.
Whoa. My whole body's tingling. I can change things. I can manipulate this dream.
What?
Cool.
What?
You ready for the real thing, huh? You ready for a wiener?
What do you mean? What are you talking about? What? Why can we do this?
There are 3 minds in there. But which one's the Yaga? I can hear several voices, all of them angry. It's so loud.
Is it because we're on the
strong.
verge of the dream?
I can't keep listening. She's too strong. Let me go, you bitch!
She's awake! Get away! Run!
Whoa! I'm leaving. I'm out of here.
I think I need to get through that door.
What door? This door? Oh. That door. Okay, I need you to hold on for a second. Oh, I didn't melt this nearly enough. 1 second, Yaga. I don't know what that means. It's a shame that there's like no death sequences in this game, because I feel like it would benefit from a couple death sequences. Yeah, I heard you the first time, Champ. I'll be with you in a second. You just melt this other side, and then we'll go fight you. Do my arts and crafts first. Alright.
We cannot let you take our
Shut up. Shut up. Okay? We're going. We're going. Alright, anyways. Let's do some magic or something.
I'm pretty sure the sky didn't look like that before I passed through the cave.
We are here and the end of things. Now I
What is happening in this game? I don't understand. What did we even do right? Or did we die? Did we actually accomplish anything in this video game?
Wait, the sky? Is this
What?
story time? But it's not like how I remember it. It looks older. It looks a lot older.
I think she said "Reh." I mean, I'm okay with what happened because it's really stupid, and I would rather have stupid than boring.
Aren't you a clever monkey? Hush, sister. Don't speak to it. Just let it lose itself in the dark. It'll weaken, and then we can eat it. It'll probably taste honey sweet, like a newborn babe.
do not underestimate this one, sisters. There's something different about it.
Hello?
Out of my butthole. I don't think buttholes are supposed to, you know, extrude light.
Maybe not so clever after all.
We're hungry. We need to eat. Not long now. You must be tired, monkey. Your eyes grow heavy. Sleep. We'll watch over you.
Show yourselves.
I don't think there's any other option other than run towards the thing, other than maybe we need to walk backwards.
Is it not asleep yet? Lie down and shut your eyes, monkey. Let us feed.
That's not going to happen.
It answers back, like a thing with a mind of its own. A very clever monkey.
This one has spirit and something.
The wascal has spirit.
Powerful.
Okay, I can't manipulate this really at all with like my magic or anything. Oh, I can just...
You're a dreamer.
And you're the Wicker Witch of the North.
Now, there's no need for insults. We are...
Yaga.
No monkey has ever been here before. We're curious about you.
We?
The sisters. Bayeb, Ayaga.
Ga is a little gross looking.
Baba Yaga.
Older than time. Older than memory. Old as darkness. Always three. Not always, sister. In the beginning, the Yaga was one, and then everything unraveled. Light came, worlds were born, monkeys bred and became legion. And the one became three.
You are from across the divide. From a world ruled by machines.
That's right.
But not really here at all. Dreaming.
Apparently so.
Why does your third sister look like the Joker?
There was only one dreamer.
You were mistaken.
Something made you. That's interesting. We didn't see this coming. We do so love surprises.
What do you want from us, monkey?
The Soul Stone. You stole it.
Hey, Brainbuster.
Looks.
You remember when you said that we were always stuck in a conversation tree?
What do you
Have the recent events,
To bring it back where
is
it
that
belongs.
a step in the right
Cure
direction
Lux.
or
Lux is
negative?
Lux is the first.
We got eaten by a
We
house.
know. Oh, we know. You cannot teach us things, monkey. We were there in the darkness, in the time, before all this terrible brightness, before you monkeys spoiled it. We had the Soul Stone then. It fed us and made us strong, but Lux took it so that Lux could dream. We were there when Lux dreamed the first dream and the stars were born and everything came apart. If we give you the stone, we fade from memory. We will be forgotten. It's all that anchors us when there's no one left to worship and fear us.
But they do worship you, don't they? In the city, they've built effigies to the Wicker Witch.
The Wicker Witch.
A bedtime story, a spineless fairy tale for nestlings. No one truly fears the Yaga anymore. Our power is diminished.
I don't know. People need darkness. They need to be frightened. In my world, scary is popular. There are films, games, haunted houses.
How about you just go to Stark?
We are less than we were. We remember feeding, our stomachs bloated with flesh and fear.
Well, things change. That's how it goes.
Maybe, instead of giving you the Soul Stone, we eat you up. All your delicious memories, all your dreaming powers. Your soul will keep us warm and sated.
How's that gonna help anyone?
Help? What makes you think we'll help? We owe the universe nothing, monkey. We owe Lux nothing. Why should we care if the dream ends? Perhaps, if you give us a little morsel...
You can have my boyfriend.
What can you offer us?
Offer?
A sin. A secret. Something dark. Something you keep deep inside and fear to reveal.
What? Sausages! Don't even care.
Giving someone I'm supposed to love and care for the thing he wanted, I did the opposite. And I did that because I was angry.
Lashing out in anger. But so what? Had you harmed him, we'd have something. Had you killed him, we might have been sated. But this...
He had massive diarrhea. Oh.
When Mr. London attacked Baruti, I did nothing to help him. I didn't step in to protect a good friend when he was in danger.
The monkey fears for its life and hides in shadows. The shame is honey sweet, but not filling. Not even a mouthful.
How many secrets do you want me to
I lied
tell?
to Queenie about the campaign. I lied to someone who was only looking out for my best interests, and I did it for my own selfish gains.
A small lie, confessed and forgiven. Why do you offer us this? It will barely fill our mouths, let alone our stomachs.
Still, we'll take this little piece of you. It belongs to us now, and you'll have no memory of it.
And in exchange, you'll give me the Soul Stone?
We will not. We made no promises. The Soul Stone is ours. We need it.
If you do that, you'll not only be destroying everything and everyone, you'll be
Yeah, I
all
think so,
alone.
Trove.
Who will worship and fear you when they're all gone?
So what else can you offer us, monkey? What can you give of yourself to prove that this matters?
I don't know.
You demand that we give up the thing that feeds us and keeps us warm. And you cannot make a similar sacrifice.
You're right. I can't. I don't have what you're asking for.
You can have Crow.
I'm human. I've made terrible decisions, but I don't linger on those decisions.
You want Crow?
I move forward and live with the consequences. Shame, anger, disappointment, regret. That's not what feeds me. I survive because I let go every day. Because I have hope and faith in the future. Not because I look back. That goes for most people. And all I want is to give those people a chance to make their choices, good or bad, and carry on living and learning. If that's not enough for you, then I have nothing.
Sucking my balls so hard, so painfully this game is.
Soulstone to the first dreamer. Lux dies. The dream ends. There will be no one around to remember any of us, or the choices we've made.
This is a dramatic moment, Brainbuster.
It all hinges on this moment in time.
We know this, little monkey. This is why we are giving you the Soul Stone.
Why?
But you must do one thing for us in return.
Anything, as long as it's mine to give.
You must remember us when the dream is in you. The world needs us. Without the sisters, without the Yaga, there is no fear, no imagination. Every dream needs a nightmare.
I won't
I
forget
don't
you.
think I could forget, even if I tried. Yes, I'll remember you.
Good.
Good. Good. Here is the Soul Stone. Take it, use it to wake Lux. We would have done it ourselves, but the Dreamer Monkey is the only one with that power.
The Soul Stone.
How do I get
Combine it with your map.
Someone's coming. Little furry thing. They will gift you a beast to ride. Go to Lux. You will feel Lux like a lantern in the dark. Follow the light. Save the dream, Dreamer. Become one with the first.
What does that mean?
With the mud crab soul.
You'll find out.
I need an Azura star.
Clever monkey, beware the Wizard of Lies.
He schemes, he plots. He wishes to remake the world.
He wears a mask. He harbors ambitions. He always did. But now,
There's something in him. It's a dangerous thing, little monkey. Watch out. Now leave.
Well, that was a thing. I got an achievement called TMI.
Where did you disappear to?
I have a thing about huge monster houses. I don't like them.
Oh, you're the worst sidekick.
That's what they keep telling me. I honestly don't know why. Let's go back and find the furry little halfling thing again. I bet you he didn't wait for us. I bet you he's long gone.
I mean, it is the night.
Letting us go.
You know, it's already past nightfall. I need this one. There we go. Didn't want to alt tab through that.
We're free. Time to go. Thank you, Dreamer.
Well, I mean, she couldn't do much more than, or Crow couldn't do much more than Zoe could. Well, could you imagine if Crow had to do that conversation? Cool.
Is this the one?
That's her. That's Zoe.
You face Yaga and live? This is impossible. Who are you?
Me fail English.
Another... Who are you?
I'm Mole. Not long ago, I was terror of Marcurian underworld. Now, I'm last of Banda. Together with little one here, of course. So, how you survive Yaga? You strike bargain like witches of old? Sell yourself to Yaga for free.
That thing looks exactly like the rebel lady.
Serve Yaga now?
I don't serve anyone. And no bargain. I don't have time to... We talked, and then she let me go.
You talk? You talk with Yaga, and then she let you
I like
go?
your
Just like
your
this?
bone necklace thing you got.
Mole think there's more to story that human isn't telling.
Maybe there is, but I'm in a
care
rush.
what you
I got
think,
what I
Mole.
came for, and now I...
You got the Soul Stone?
You carry Soul Stone? What Soul Stone?
You can trust Bandu Masiri, Zoe. She is an elder. She returned from exile to help me find those who survived.
I have Lux's Soul Stone. I need to take it north, to the Ular.
Ular? Why Ular?
Because that's what I learned about in a dream.
I heard of Ular in stories. Ancient people inhabit ruins of their own civilization, high in border mountains. You know where to go?
I've seen a map. They live on Cloud Peak, in the mountains of Yedra.
Maps deceive. Go north and then west. A week's journey on foot before you start climb.
We don't have a week.
Rushing.
Have a good one, Micah.
Rushing into anything is unwise.
4, 6, 7,
You
2,
carry
4,
Soul
6,
Stone to
7,
Ular
2.
for what reason?
There we go.
To return it, to the first dreamer.
Lux is with Ular?
So my visions tell me.
Your visions?
I know.
Oh my
this is hard
god,
to
this
believe, but I
conversation.
promise
Mole needs to do more than just repeat what I'm
Too
saying.
unbelievable for Mole not to believe. Take Leapfur, human. Ride north, swift as wind. You will reach mountains by first light tomorrow. Leapfur can climb at least part of way. You'll be with Ular in less than 2 days.
Thanks, Furry
She said
Yoda.
someone would come, but that thing? Is it safe? I have no idea how to ride that.
Not to worry. Leapfur know well enough for both of you.
What will you do without a mount?
We use feet. Mole's not in rush. We walk slowly so that those of Banda who still live can hear us coming and meet us.
We're going east, Zoe. We'll follow the Banda who fled the Azadi. Maybe they still live. Maybe they...
We will find them, little one. Take Beast. Go north. Do what needs doing. I feel darkness.
So if we wake up the dreamer, doesn't everything end? Or does everything not end if we don't wake up the dreamer? I'm not clear on this. Is this like a Link's Awakening situation?
Goodbye, Zoe.
Thank you, Ben. And good luck. I hope you find your people again.
I mean, I'm okay with that. I need to know. I need to know what I'm getting into here. Welcome to the part of the VOD that's audio muted. That one sequence right there. Need to wake up the dreamer so you can order them to stay asleep. Am I allowed to order them? Do I have that authority?
Thanks for coming. I know you're busy.
It's not often I get to see you. Why this place?
It's safe and symbolic, maybe? It was a safe house before it was raided by Azadi soldiers, under Kian's command.
I see. So, what news do you have for me, Elena? Your message said...
Kian has left for Gian, together with Liko, the Dolmari warrior.
For Gian? The prison camp for magicals?
So, this woman's a traitor?
Why? What does he hope to accomplish there?
This is Kian we're talking about. He believes he can save everyone. He also believes Gian holds the key to the future of the Empire.
But breaking into a fortified prison camp? He won't stand a chance.
That's why I messaged you, Mother. This might be an opportunity.
You did the right thing, child. Come, let's talk. We do not have much time.
Although she's on our side. I guess everybody's on our side, so I guess it's not too much of a breach of, you know, a breach of trust. What happened with the dark area and Zoe? We got the soul stone because Zoe, you know, but thou musted our way into progressing the plot. What? Did they just...
All right. I suggest we scale the fence over there and make our way into...
We should split up.
You've read too many copper coin serials, Liko. Splitting up makes us vulnerable.
Stay together, we could both end up dead. Part ways, and one of us might still make it out, even if the other doesn't.
It's a possibility, but I still think...
Besides, one of us has to locate the administrator's quarters.
How do you know there'll be one of them?
This is an Azadi camp, Kian. There will be detailed records and documents. If you want to find a single prisoner amongst thousands, you'll need records.
So are we really just going to save the one kid?
Create a distraction. I look like the prisoners. I can speak to them. If necessary, I can blend in. You find the administrator in the records. That tower looks like a good place to start.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm all for saving BIP, and I really don't care about everybody else anyways, but in terms of
you still owe me your life.
Narrative, shouldn't we try and, like, free everyone?
I hope you're on good terms with your gods.
I'm on excellent terms with my gods.
On a first-name basis with my gods.
If I'm going to find prisoner records anywhere in this camp, it'll most likely be inside that tower. That section of the prison walls appears to be part of the old castle fortifications, from when the Necromancer King ruled Gien.
Excuse me.
The wall connects with the tower. If I can get up there, I might find a way in.
So get to the wall. You got it.
The Necromancer King of Gien.
He's missing something. Can I Assassin's Creed this?
It's too smooth. There are no footholds.
I guess not.
There's nothing for me to grab hold of.
What are you talking about? Assassin's Creed it.
The rocks here are too steep and slippery, and there are no footholds.
Okay, so I can't do any of that. What about over here? Is any of this have a foot? Oh. You kidding? I had to find the exercise section.
This wall isn't quite as sheer, and it has outcrops and footholds. I might be able to scale it. This looks like a good place to start climbing.
It's like that one section of Neverending Story 2.
Light.
Oh my god.
I can't get any further this way.
Awesome. Just the best.
Goddess.
Yeah. Was it the Cliffs of Insanity in King's Quest 6? It was the Cliffs of Knowledge in King's Quest 6, I think, wasn't it? I don't think we're done. I don't think we're done. Maybe we are done.
This must have stood here for 1,000 years. It's an impressive piece of work. Never mind the foul subject. Goddess, the camp's larger than I thought. There must be thousands of magicals here. Are they planning to just murder them all?
I mean, that's nice jump. That's kind of what it looks like, yeah.
Why build a factory in the middle of a prison camp? Are they using magicals for labor? Liko? Goddess. I hope he passes unseen.
They all get it. It must be heterogeneous.
Ooh, I need to sneak up on this guy. Where you at? Oh god, there's more than one. Can I just like sneak by? Nope. Oh. We're just gonna make this easy.
See anything? Nothing. I could have sworn.
Maybe it was just a bird.
You don't think I can tell the difference between a man and a bird?
It's dark.
It's dark. Just shut up and keep your eyes open.
I owned a fog glass once. It helped me keep tabs on the guards are watching the prison grounds. They don't expect anyone to be breaking into the camp.
Nope. I mean, I could have easily pushed them both over the side, but...
Hundreds of dead magicals.
Oh my god. Is this necessary?
Hundreds and hundreds of bodies. They can't all have perished from natural causes.
It's literally magical holocaust. Like, they're not even... It's not...
They're dragging bodies into the factory to burn them. But why?
Is that...
doing in this shadow-cursed place?
Who goes there?
Who goes there? What do I... Oh, crap. Ooh.
It's a...
Who goes there?
Who goes there? So what... I'm not sure what exactly... Do I just need to, like... sneak up on this guy and hit him? Okay, I gotta fist bump the wall? Is that what's happening? I see. Good call. Alright, I need to fist pump the wall 6 times.
I should wait for the guard to return and observe his actions. I should wait for the guard to return and observe his actions.
I mean, where? How do I... like, do I, like, have to stand here?
Who goes there? Who goes there?
Okay, I'm in the shadows. He should have been able to not. He should have not been able to see me. Who goes there? Okay, if I see him from here, like, I can very clearly see what he's doing.
The guards. The guards. The guards.
Last time on Star Trek Voyager.
See, if I stand like here, there's no way I'm going to be hidden enough to see this. Not a chance.
Who goes there?
Oh, we're just dead. Okay, we can't go back, so we apparently don't need the glass. Or I just am just screwed forever. Was there another handhold? Was there really? Oh, this makes more sense. Thank you. I'm so bad at video games. I don't know why you guys put up with me. I never told you I appreciate you guys. So he has the... Oh, wait, it's right there. Did he put it down? Yeah, I see it. I thought he was still holding it. So now I can come over here.
It appears Lico's been stirring things up again.
Look at this guard down here. These guys give no crap. Yeah, the camp's on fire. Whatever. Let's go burn some more magicals. Bottom right, top right, bottom left, bottom right, top right. Okay, I've already forgotten. Bottom right, top right, bottom left. Bottom right, top right, bottom left, bottom right, top right. Triple bull. Like, seriously, that distraction. First of all, not you, Siri. First of all, what exactly did he blow up? It looked like he blew up one of the concentration camp barracks. I think he just murdered some magicals.
The administrator's office will be somewhere on this floor, I'm sure of it. Management always picks the topmost floor. That's the symbol of the servants' trade, the attendants and domestics that the Makers Guild. They're responsible for the military branch. They have a large presence here, but they wouldn't be That, I believe, is the official seal of the Office of Scientific Progress. There were whispers of their existence in Sadir, but I knew of no one affiliated with the division. As far as I understand, they've been instrumental in the creation of the engine.
You only knew about the engine like a week ago,
most other officers,
champ.
they appear to answer directly to someone on the council. I'd say this is the best place to start looking for prisoner records and incriminating documents.
You got it.
The Office of Scientific Progress. Locked. Locked.
Anyone around? Isaac? Joran? Anyone? No one? Oh, goddess, I hate walking alley rounds. Fallows may have the wits of a mindbird, but some nights I swear he's right. This stone tomb is cursed. What? Hey, what's going on? Who are you? If I just jiggle at that... Oh, goddess, take me. Now it's even more stuck.
Do I have to go around in the other direction?
With my shadow cast luck, it'll break and I'll lock one of the sisters inside the privy. There goes my cushy assignment.
Because now I'll be in the shadow.
What are you doing here?
Okay.
Where did you come from?
Nothing to do with that guy then, I'm guessing.
If one of these things fell over, it would create quite a racket.
Fallows was right. Alarm! Alarm, intruder! Alarm!
Okay, let's not knock over that one. Maybe we should knock over another one.
Need to jiggle it just right. Come on. Come on. Ah. Those years spent on the streets of Sadir continue to pay off.
He's gonna come around this way, isn't he?
The office of... If I don't return the keys right now, the guard may sound the alarm.
Street key jiggler. It's honest work.
That's what this place is. Come first light, I'm asking for a reassignment.
Watch this door be locked too. Find information that can help locate Bip and expose the truth about the camp.
The administrator must have a fantastic view from this window, when it's not pitch black outside. It's a letter, signed by the administrator. The last round of testing surpassed our loftiest expectations, confirming initial theories. The Dalmari plague has successfully been triggered in a 7-year-old Zidling. The creature survived 3 days before succumbing to
commence the jiggling.
ashes. It died in blessed agony. The disease has not yet settled in an adult Zid, or plague-resistant Dalmari. Further mutations are required before we can move on to the next phase. What in Shadow's name?
So they're experimenting on them? I wasn't paying attention to the first part of that, but I get the gist that they're experimenting on the magicals. Like the Nazis did.
It's sickening. What are they doing to the prisoners?
Take it.
It's sickening. What are they doing to the prisoners? The administrator must be a knitter of socks and scarves. This speaks in her favor. Due to disease spreading amongst the prison population, we recommend reducing the amount of Dalmari meat used for inmate rations. What is this? We do not want disease spreading inadvertently within the magical population, as this will negatively affect test results. Goddess.
Domari? Are the Domari the blue guys?
It doesn't budge. Must be locked. The First Mountain. One of our seminal religious texts.
I'll show you a seminal religious text.
I've tinkered with knitting in the past. It's an honorable and gentle trade. Anyone who knits can't be all that bad.
So they're eating the blue guys. Wait, no. Go back.
A stone head, belonging to one of the statues depicting the Necromancer King.
Wait, isn't that the guy? That looks like the wizard that we just saw. Just gonna leave this stuff on her desk. Oh God. What is this?
Goddess, what is this abomination? This is not defensible. This is madness.
Looks like they're making feral ghouls.
It's too dark to... What is that down there? Are those... bodies? It's too dark to... What is that down there? Are those... bodies?
Chapter 4 is weird. Oh.
You made it. For a while there, I didn't think you would, but those guards... Standards have fallen. I may need to behead someone, set an example. Goddess, I can't believe you're really here. The Apostle. I am so starstruck right now. I mean, I'm your biggest fan.
What?
I've followed your career. I know every crusade you've undertaken, every conversion you've carried out, every infidel you've judged and found lacking. I always dreamed we'd meet someday, and here you are, in my lab. Goddess, and look at the state of me. I'm such a mess. I do apologize, but you caught me at a disadvantageous moment. I was
Maybe
just
she's
about
got
to
another
start
button.
Bip. Is that Bip?
Oh no, it's Bip! That's
What
convenient.
this thing is called. I was aware that it knew you, so I thought it appropriate to work on this one tonight.
Let him go.
But I'm not finished. Oh my. I'd always dreamed of meeting you, but in my dreams, I never had to pull a gun. And you weren't wearing clothes. I guess it's true what they say about dreams coming true. Do you think me too presumptuous? There's only the two of us. I'm sure you won't tell. I could call for the guards waiting outside the door, but then our little chat would be over, and I feel we still have so much to talk about.
Tell me about Bip.
Let the boy go. He's harmless.
But that's not really true, is it? It may be a child today, but soon it'll be a big blue brute with a serious axe to grind. Besides, this is serving an important purpose. A sacred purpose.
You're insane.
Insane? But you don't know what we're doing here, what we've accomplished. And here I was, hoping the Apostle would understand.
You want to tell me about that weird thing?
This camp is a research facility, Kian, not a prison, not a death camp. We're doing very important
About
work.
in the glass
last
jar
5
over there?
years, we've made so much progress. We're closer than ever before to producing the cure.
What cure?
The cure. For magic, of course. We're creating a scourge to wash the world clean. When we unleash our holy plague, it will spread like wildfire across all continents. Humans will be perfectly safe, of course, but magicals, they will die. Every single one of them.
You're insane.
No, it's perfectly safe.
No.
We're doing science here, not black magic. We're being very thorough. You see, we started with the Dolmari plague. Do you know about this? Many decades ago, it killed almost half the Dolmari in the world. But then it weakened, and the remaining Dolmari became resistant to the disease. A real shame. It would have saved us a lot of work if it had killed them all. What we're doing, what we have done, is modify this plague. It no longer affects only Dolmari. It affects all things magical. People, beasts, insects, plants. Anything
Why are they doing
by
this?
magic is cleansed, eradicated. I don't like to brag, but it's fiendishly clever.
Yeah, why is a good question.
Why are you doing this?
That's a silly question, coming from the Apostle. You and I were on the same mission. We're doing the work of the goddess.
I'm no longer the apostle.
I know, but well, once an apostle, always an apostle. I don't believe you've completely abandoned your faith or your humanity. Some part of you must approve of what we're doing.
You're wrong. I don't. This is madness.
That saddens me, Kian. It really does. I mean, I'm not a bad person. I'm a scientist. We're simply trying to wipe out magic once and for all.
He needs
so
to really
humanity can
knuckle
be safe.
down that it's
You must
madness.
see that. You must see the good in that.
You're evil. What you're doing here is evil. This is the Shadow's work, sister.
Evil. What magicals did to us, to our nation, that was evil.
What did they do to us?
Those precious Dolmari of yours murdered my family, burnt our farm to the ground. My brothers and sisters. They were children. What had they ever done to deserve that? They died in agony, crying for our parents while those beasts just watched. And what they did to me afterwards. We're doing this so that no one will have to go through what they went through. Now you've made me upset, Kian. You shouldn't have done that. I mean, I'm the one holding the gun. One shot, and they'll come running through that door. Of course, you'll already be dead. You'll be...
Well... Oh, I need to stop her. Stop! I don't want the... No! No! Oh, he died. Oh, but thou must?
Nico, watch out!
Okay, grab the statue. Grab the statue and throw it at her. It is what? Did Twitch die? Oh. Is it better now? One second. I need to... He's died so many times. I know what I need to do.
Once again, my reflexes prove superior to yours.
They would have dodged this bullet.
You don't dodge bullets.
I would have dodged this bullet. That is not true.
So what's going on here?
Long story.
Who's she?
I'll tell you later.
Help me! Oh, goddess, help me! I command you!
Sounds like she's very upset.
She is. So, what have you been up to, aside from all the stabbing?
Freeing prisoners, arming them with Azadi blades and spears, blowing things up.
Sounds fun.
It was. Huh. Is that Bip?
It is. He's unharmed, thank God.
We don't know that he's unharmed.
Just about to...
Stand down, Golmari. What in Shadow's name is going on? Where's the administrator?
Down there.
Down.
Get me out of here. Light, protect me, I'm hurt. My legs are broken, I'm bleeding!
Your legs are broken?
I want to explain what's happening here, Kian.
Please, Mia. Ask your men to stand down. I serve the goddess, same as you. The administrator does not.
Fine. But if you don't tell me everything, and I mean everything...
I will. You may want to sit down. This is going to take a while.
Well, you gotta make the light of a bad situation. I just got an achievement called Bad Boys. No wonder there's fan fiction. And the rebellion is no more. Get it? Oh no! The blind guy. No! Inu! Don't care. Is Inu okay? Did those guys just survive the slaughter? Oh, I'm sure this happens anyways.
The final preparations will be completed by tomorrow, Mistress.
And the ceremony?
It will begin when the moon rises on Reap.
Wait, is there a way to get her killed?
The engine is ready. We have accomplished everything we set out to do.
And the Prophet will be here.
So he has told us through his messengers. We have no reason to doubt his word.
I didn't want to get her killed, but I'm
This
just curious.
is the beginning of a new era, Sister Sire.
Indeed it is, Mistress. Such a pity Harvey isn't here with us. Where is the General, Mother? Why does he not grace us with his presence?
He's away. On urgent business.
Yes, I'm sure he is. Mistress, what do you know about this urgent business of Harvey's?
We trust the General to set his own priorities, Sister Sire.
Of course. It is a pity, though. Great things are happening, and I'd hate for Harmy to miss out. After all, were the Resistance to fall in his absence and the War of the Northlands won, what would remain of his legacy?
I was nice to that lady. And it worked out fine. It saved the girl who is slightly annoying, but I don't want her to die.
Hard as Nigala's.
Oh, cool. We have this really bright and terrible chapter screen again.
Man, that was a steep climb. I'm actually surprised you made it this far. To be honest, I was expecting you to lose foothold and tumble to your death, or for a rock slide, or for one of those ghastly flying things to attack us. I'm really glad I have wings. That's a long way down if you slip and fall.
Thanks, Crow. That's more than enough.
Happy to help. That's what I'm here for. This is comfortable. This is nice. Great views from up here.
Actually, do you think you'll be able to get off my head soon? I'm getting itchy.
You want me off your head? Ah, I thought you specifically wanted me to stay put after that whole incident with the stone cat.
Nope.
Okay, then.
Nope. You want to get off? Or is this... Oh. Okay. Well, that is a good point to call it an evening, I think. We did a lot tonight. We accomplished a lot, and it was all great, but I'm going to bed. Thank you all for hanging out. It was good times. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for all the fun stuff. We'll be back tomorrow, most likely, and I will see you then. Have a fantastic evening, boys.